Films based on real events warn the viewer that they will be seeing stories that actually happen. The authors may have changed some details for the sake of drama and spectacle, but ultimately, the reality of what occurred is what is most important in such projects. Un crimen argentino, a crime thriller from Argentina based on real events. The plot of the movie unfolds in 1980 in the city of Rosario during the military dictatorship. Businessman Jorge Salone Sauna disappeared without a trace. Like many people in those turbulent times, two young court clerks must investigate this disappearance, but their efforts are opposed by police corruption and the bureaucratic machinery of the state. However, as more details come to light, the incident takes on an increasingly horrifying aspect. For some, investigating the crime through detective work is important, while for others, obtaining a confession through torture is key, amidst the uneasy political events in the country, mixed with a tense detective investigation. Oppenheimer is a British-American biographical drama by Christopher Nolan, telling the story of atomic bomb creator Robert Oppenheimer. Nolan's latest film required the director to meticulously and accurately deal with facts about the development of the Manhattan Project in 1945 and the life of its creator, Robert Oppenheimer. The film is based on the book American Prometheus, The Triumph and Tragedy of J. Robert Oppenheimer, making it quite accurate, though it does not exclude narrative liberties. This movie, depicting the father of nuclear weapons, is somewhat a culmination of Nolan's creative explorations. Once again, the plot structure is complex, with time as the central theme and the protagonist being an obsessed individual. It's not surprising that fans consider the project, if not the best, then definitely the most mature and impressive film of the director. To turn a 3-hour dialogue-driven drama into a blockbuster is truly an amazing accomplishment. Amazing. Sound of Freedom, a biographical crime thriller based on the true story of Tim Ballard, who left his career as a U.S. government agent to become an activist and fighter against human trafficking. During one of his operations, the hero frees a young boy who tells him about his sister, who remains in the hands of traffickers. Imagining what a terrible life the girl has in store for her, the character goes to the jungles of Colombia to carry out the most dangerous rescue operation. The movie, which was filmed in 2018, managed to be released on the big screens only now, because distributors refused to work with such a delicate story. As a result, The Sound of Freedom divided the audience into two categories. One group saw the movie as an important and high-quality thriller, while the other considered it a mediocre work. Golda. The movie is a biographical, historical, and war drama directed by Guy Nativ. It recounts one of the most challenging periods in the history of the State of Israel. In 1973, the armed forces of Syria and Egypt launched a surprise and treacherous attack on the country during a major religious fast, marking the beginning of the Yom Kippur War. At that time, Golda Meir, a remarkable woman known for her brilliance as a politician and orator, was the Prime Minister of Israel. Born in the late 19th century in the Russian Empire, Meir had an intriguing personal and political journey, facing numerous trials. Towards the end of her life, she encountered a formidable challenge and endeavored to halt the aggression with minimal losses. The film is quite intimate, focusing less on combat and more on the personal aspects of Meir's leadership, with Helen Mirren playing this significant role in her career. Killers of the Flower Moon. Martin Scorsese's detective thriller western stars Leonardo DiCaprio and Robert De Niro in the lead roles. The movie is based on David Grann's novel about the first major case of FBI Director J. Edgar Hoover. The action takes place in 1920 in the state of Oklahoma, where an ancient tribe of Osage Indians lives. One day, the Indians discover oil, and their tribe becomes incredibly rich. After this event, a series of strange murders begins, which attracts the attention of the FBI. Throughout his long career, Scorsese has allowed the viewer to become accustomed to certain expectations for his movies. These include a gripping story based on criminal acts and violence that reaches epic proportions and emotional intensity in the climax, as well as the torment of the protagonist that develops into tragedy. The movie is the culmination of Scorsese's work, not just combining all of the above. It is not only a gangster drama in the best traditions of the director, but also a Western that breathes new life into the genre, thanks to Scorsese. These were movies based on real events. If you like the video, then don't forget to put likes, subscribe to the channel, and click on the bell. Thanks for watching, and good luck.